Hey, good evening. I realize that, thank you for your patience with this new moon video. We Americans or Westerners, we mark things by the exact time of things, 2:14 a.m. tomorrow, February 27th, new moon, full moon in Virgo. Uh, Full moons are oppositions. The sun is in Pisces, this Pisces season, hashtag, and then the moon is in Virgo, because Virgo and Pisces are opposite. And both signs, one is mutable water, that's Pisces, that's changeable, adaptable. We're moving to the season of spring in the northern hemisphere. And what happens is this changeability from, the all encompassing, compassionate Pisces to the Aries energy that comes up on the spring equinox. And it's very difficult or it's challenging to talk about Pisces without sounding like some African Methodist Episcopal preacher. And I will pay homage to my father on that level, who transitioned in Pisces time and, yeah, 13 years ago. And so it is about how do we allow our souls to encompass both dimensions, or at least the dimension of this physical third, where we are, in time and space, but at the same time being aware of, other dimensions, the astral plane, that energy of, where you go to a really, good gospel church or even a sporting event, but or you walk into a home and you just feel certain things. Because Pisces is about adaptable water, so it's about understanding the nuances of feelings. And this full moon, God blesses all, or Des blesses all, Goddess blesses all. Um, Uranus in Taurus is sitting right at a supportive point. So imagine you're on the seesaw between Pisces. Oh, I feel it in Virgo. What the fuck you talking about, Willis? And so there's this kind of seesaw between practical reality that versus full moon. Hello, stay with me here. Full moon being the illumination of these opposites. And you can't solve a problem, hello, Jungians, at the same level of its discovery. You've got to go to another level, sometimes lower, sometimes higher. But let's keep it in a soulful where we're not looking at higher, lower, because that's an ego kind of gaslighting trap. Higher, lower. Higher self is good, lower self bad. Hello, we are in lower self reality by just being in physical body. So get over that one. And please, because we're still in Pisces, so let's be a little gentle. And this full moon in early Saturday morning, that Uranian energy in Taurus brings in the opportunities to the Pisces energy to ground, to make things matter to you, Taurus, hello, that brook no interference from other people's input. Let me say that a different way. That Taurus, the Uranus in Taurus is shattering our attachment to how to physical appearance. It is rumored that Buddha was born under a full moon in Scorpio, which means he was a Taurus. He became enlightened under a full moon in Scorpio, and then he died under a full moon in Scorpio. So there's that oppositional energy there, which we'll get to. You think I'm gonna talk about it now? Oh, please, you don't know me. Right now, what we're looking at is understanding that this full moon is still under the Venus star, morning star of Gemini, which is square or challenging this full moon. So Gemini looks at Pisces and looks at Virgo and says, y'all both wrong. Or y'all both too heavy or dense, that we need to lighten this energy up. So if there's any advice that I have for you from this full moon until the new moon on March 13th, is that find ways to shapeshift into lightening up. And when I say lightening up, consider coming from a Scorpio, hello. Um, I mean the ability to adapt because you have a mind and you have observational skills about what needs to be talked about, what needs to be discussed, and what doesn't need to be talked about and what doesn't need to be discussed. But file it away. Just, because the Venus star cycle, our evolving passions, the alignment of the Sun, Earth, and Venus once every 9 months, we're in an invisible transmigration, according to uh, Adams Goes Gainsbourg, who wrote this incredible text, The Light of Venus, Embracing the Sacred Feminine. Adams Gainsbourg. I mean, it's one of my favorite research texts, and he's a pretty cool guy too. Uh, it's just important to understand while we're in this invisible Venus, but have all this light of the full moon, both major feminine symbols, we've we've just have to. That's just too dogmatic. Hopefully, we can choose to use this last bit of the Venus star in Gemini to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. The moon in Virgo, also mercurial, and Mercury is still in his shadow after his retrograde cycle. That we can learn to communicate with each other or to each other in ways that offer grace, the benefit of the doubt, or what I'm start to call the Jupiter and Oprah, paying stuff forward. How do we give each other cars in our relationship? You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. How do we do that? And let's call on the goddess, which if you gotten this far in the video, just put in the comment section, Des, Dess. Let's just separate the God from the goddess. All right? Hashtag Des. Love you. Bye.